Hey guys, how are y'all doing today? So I have a new book review for you, and that is on The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky. And this was first published in 1999. It was a really good read. I picked it up only twice. I picked it up once the first night, and yesterday I picked it up. I told myself as it got into like page 100, it's like, okay, one more letter from Charlie and then I'm gonna put it down and read it today. And I ended up staying up till 3 o'clock to finish reading it because I was really engrossed in the story and in Charlie's letters and what was happening to him. Anyways, let's get on with the book review and what I thought of it. Of course, let's talk about what The Perks of Being a Wallflower is all about. Because the story is as elusive as The Catcher in the Rye, there's not really a plot. The story is set up as letters addressed to the reader, but each letter is a different point in Charlie's life. We are first introduced to Charlie at the beginning of the book, and we find out that he has lost a close friend of his, and because he has lost his friend, he is finding a way to talk to another person. And so he found us, and he decided to talk to us about how he's beginning high school and that he's very afraid of what's new to come. And so that's basically how the story of The Perks of Being a Wallflower is set up. Charlie writing us letters throughout his school year, and he experiencing a lot of insane things, pretty big, and it's just very eventful and dramatic, and it's like, wow. Let's talk about the characters. And so our main character is Charlie. I really adore Charlie. I thought he was super sweet. He is 15 years old, my goodness, but he has this innocence. He was naive. Reading Charlie's character, how he was at 15 years old in 1991, how different he is compared to how 15-year-olds are today in 2011. There's a really big difference there, and I didn't realize we were so innocent back then. Charlie was definitely innocent, for sure. I felt very sympathetic for his character. It was very interesting to read from a male's perspective, how he experienced different things. To family issues, to girl issues, sex, drugs, all of that. He was experiencing a lot within his first year, which I thought was crazy. What I loved about Charlie's character, even though he's being exposed to different things and experiences, he was still very genuine, wasn't turning cynical or jaded. There's a lot of family issues with Charlie and his siblings and his parents. It was very dynamic. It was interesting, very realistic. As far as the relationship he had with his friends, I thought it was funny and interesting, especially with Bob. Bob was hilarious, and the whole brownie thing, I thought that was so funny. All the characters had their issues, their flaws. You know, again, there's not that traditional hero and villain throughout The Perks of Being a Wallflower. It's just people and them experiencing things and just growing as characters. I thought for the most part, characters were really good. Next, let's talk about the plot of The Perks of Being a Wallflower. It's basically our main character just experiencing the world and growing up. It's a very coming of age story for Charlie. When I first started reading it, and it was 35 pages in, I was like, wow, there is so much stuff going on. Charlie reveals a lot of things going on in his life, and it's very overwhelming. You know, I don't know where I was in high school, but definitely I didn't experience the same things he experienced. The events that were unfolding, the experiences Charlie was experiencing happened at a very fast pace, I thought. There was a lot of things happening all at one time, and it was very overwhelming, and I thought it was crazy. It made it for a very intriguing and interesting read. I was very engrossed in what Charlie was going through. But that's what made the story kind of fast-paced. It was very intense. It is building to a climax in more ways than one, I would say. So I thought that was really good. Why The Perks of Being a Wallflower was challenged. On the ALA website, there are issues of sexually explicit, there's offensive language, there's drug use in the book, there's graphic scenes and things like that. But again, it's something kids experience all the time. And you know, it's really interesting to read how these characters get through it all, the support they get from their family and friends. So I thought that was ace for Stephen Chbosky for writing about issues like these. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to give The Perks of Being a Wallflower a readable rating. I really enjoyed it. Again, I don't love it like some other people love it, but I thought it was a very good story. It definitely reminded me more of The Absolutely True Diary of a Part-Time Indian. Charlie's character kind of reminded me of Junior's character. The Perks of Being a Wallflower was more, some instances, kind of the horrors of being a wallflower, because Charlie kind of witnessed some really crazy stuff. The messages and themes throughout the book. The main one regarding participating in life, how to be present with others, and just experiencing life now. There's a lot of mature issues throughout the book, so definitely keep it in mind if you want to check it out. So that's everything, guys. I will talk to you later. Bye!